Here I am. Hello, everybody. I made it. Oh, I made it. You didn't think I was going to miss out, did you? No. Thank you guys for coming and showing up this afternoon or evening if you are in Europe or one of them other places, which isn't in our time zone. By our, I mean mine. I am very happy to be here with you this afternoon to announce something very special. But before I do that, let's just make sure the stream is going okay. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. When I first heard of X-Class, my thought was that's pretty cool, but also not necessarily for me, because I am really more of a freestyle guy than a racing guy, and I understand the arguments for X-Class, which is, let's just define X-Class here. X-Class is, I think it's 800 millimeters is the minimum size, something like it's about a meter. And the argument goes that if you can't see the quad, then it's not a great spectator sport. I got to tell you, I think X-Class is one of the best, or FPV is one of the best spectator sports because everyone with a goggle can spectate. Imagine if you were watching football and you could just see the quarterback's eye line, just jump around the field. But a lot of people don't, they're not into FPV and they want to get it expanded. They want to be like the NASCAR of FPV that everybody can appreciate. And that's what X-Class is all about. Making quads visible and impressive. If you've ever seen an X-Class quad fly past your face, hopefully not too close, holy crap, the minute that they start those freaking motors up, and you're like, oh, this is all right. But here's the thing. Everything about that is right, except that X-Class is not as fun to fly. We're giving up what we as pilots would like out of it in order to get what spectators want out of it. And that's important. The argument goes, without spectators, you can't have a sport. There's no money in it. So one day, Neil came up to me, Neil Whiteley from Catalyst Machineworks, said, hey, I'm going to build an X-Class quad, but I'm going to just make it as small as the props let it be. Because X-Class electronics, 12S, 50 volts, motors the size of your fist, 13-inch triple blade props. Unbelievable. What if we didn't just hang that off a 1 meter sized frame? Then what could you do? And that is what Neil and Catalyst Machineworks are calling Beast Class. And I am so excited. The minute he described this to me, I said, buy 2 of everything and send me 1. And I did. And I have it. And I haven't built it yet. I'm going to be doing a build series. But what I want to do with you guys right here is I want to watch. There's an announcement video which should have just gone live. I want to watch this with you. It's Catalyst Machineworks' introduction to the Beast Class build and to their new frame, the Tasmanian, which is available. You can get it as a Beast Class or an X Class. Just the difference is the length of the arms. And let's take a look at this. And I'm going to do the YouTuber, the streamer thing. We'll react and we'll watch it together. Let's go.
I want to apologize for not producing any X-Class videos recently. There is good reason for it. We have been developing something in secret, and now it's time to go ahead and release it to the world. It's not this. This is our Cannonball X-Class.
Mm-hmm. Badass.
This guy right here.
What?
This is it. This is actually going to be her maiden flight. This is called the Taz.
Okay, come on, guys. Are you not excited right this minute? Come on. Can you, yeah,
Tasmanian, and this is a Beast Class machine. Basically what that means is we have taken an X-Class type design and we've just cut the arms down. Well, why did we do that? So the point behind this frame is we wanted to create something that is more pilot-centric than X-Class.
He's gonna fly
so
it.
The purpose
Don't
of
worry.
X-Class is to make a platform, a machine that is quite large so that spectators can see it well. And that's so we can hopefully bring our passion, our sport into the mainstream and get this to be, push this to be a big money sponsor, you know, professional sport. So that's the reason for it. Now, in comes Beast Class. Why did we do this? So when you shorten the arms, what you're doing is you are increasing exponentially the performance, agility, and crash toughness of the machine. Okay, so that's the reason we did it. Now, with the intricacies and overall design of the frame, this is meant to be a lower cost option compared
Artemis
to
Prime,
the
we should thank
Cannonball.
Neil
So
for this. Catalyst
is less
Machineworks.
expensive to buy. It is a much simpler design, but it is tough as hell. This thing is an absolute beast. You've got the batteries on the bottom, so you can fit any size batteries you would like. This also comes with a very unique design which we've been testing. These are airfoils. These are arm airfoils, as you can see, and they're basically nearly hollow TPU parts that are adhered with double-sided stick tape. Yes, double-sided stick tape to either side of this square tube arm. And these are lightweight, and their purpose is to bring some more efficiency to the thrust column. So you've got the propeller spinning right over these in highly pressurized air, moving at a high velocity, and these help with reducing your thrust losses and increasing efficiency for the system as a whole. Okay, so I'm not going to get into all of the details of this frame. We've got a unit that went out to Joshua Bardwell, and he's going to talk about a lot of the specifics, or you can go to our product page and find out more about this Tasmanian Beast Class machine. You can go there and look. By the way, we're also going to be offering this in a X-Class size, so you can get the longer arms if you want to race this as an X-Class. So there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this up in the air.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get this up in the air. Neil Whiteley, Catalyst Machineworks, is in the chat helping field some of your questions. Neil, I saw one of the questions that was asked, I'm not sure it got answered, is what's the all-up weight on your build? So if you can catch that. And what's the flight time, Neil? And one from me is, what is the price? Now, thankfully, Neil was able to get me dealer pricing on a lot of the parts, so I'm not sure what retail is, but it's going to be over $1,000. Like, I nearly paid $1,000 for it, so yep. This is not cheap, but it's cheaper than X-Class, because when you crash an X-Class rig, you're more likely to break something because it's so much bigger. So this is a little smaller. Okay, let's get the flight. Come on, I'm just teasing you guys. Here we go. Ah! Freak out. Listen to those motors. Oh, yeah, baby. If you've seen an X-Class rig fly before, come on. This is like, I mean, X-Class rigs, when they fly freestyle, it's not bad, but it's not like this. Oh, no bounce. No bounce, no wobble. Nope. Prop wash? Where? What prop wash? This isn't even tuned. No offense to Neil. He didn't even tune. I don't think he really even tuned this. This is just how good it is. Oh, a little prop wash there. I saw the tiniest bit of prop wash there. Yikes, yikes. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Come on. We're getting just the tiniest bit of shudder on throttle punches, just a little bit of prop wash, but the snappy agility of this thing compared to the bigger X-Class rigs is unfreaking real. Unfreaking real. It's super good at left turns. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. Did that not? Yes, that also terrifies me, Rick Bent. That terrifies me as well. The moment, like, a moment where you first arm it and the motors come on and you're like, can I raise the throttle? Is it going to kill me? I don't know where you would fly this thing. Like, I wouldn't take this thing to a park and just be like, yeah, rip it. Who cares if there's dog walkers? This thing will freaking kill you. Maybe literally. But holy crap. When I saw this, I mean, when I first saw an X-Class rig flying, I thought to myself, well, that's pretty cool. I get that. But as a pilot, it didn't make me want to own one. Like, the X-Class people out there are going to be insulted. And I really should apologize for that. X-Class is awesome. I'm not first and foremost a racer. I don't love racing. I love freestyle. So if I was in an X-Class racing league, I would probably enjoy it. But what I most enjoy is just ripping around acro freestyle, and X-Class is not intended for that. So I was like, well, that's interesting. I kind of think it's fun to fly. The other thing was the X-Class rig I flew was 6S. This is 12S. And them extra S's make a big freaking difference. The small size, yikes. There's one more flight on here. Let's take a look at the chat and see what we got in the chat. 575 millimeters is the size. I know. I'm gonna build. I have the parts, and we were hoping to get mine built in time for the big reveal. But you know how my schedule is. I actually don't even have all the parts yet. I still am waiting for props to come in the mail and batteries. I'm gonna be doing a full build of this, so you guys, even if you don't, let's face it, it's a lot to pay for a single quad, you know. But even if you don't build it, you can get a sense of what one of these builds is going to be like. And my goal is to be able to fly it in my yard. I'm not going to start there, but yeah. Jim Larson wonders if the active braking on these massive motors causes a lot of video noise. Neil, how's the video noise? Neil, Catalyst Machineworks is in the chat. Hopefully get that. How's the video? And what's the flight controller is the other question that I saw that I'm not sure it got answered. Yeah. I'm terrified of this because I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to try to fly it like a 5-inch and I'm going to wreck it and then I'm going to cost myself $300. I fear. Neil says he's wrecked it a couple times and has had no permanent like damage, a little bit of damage. I don't know what he said he broke. Radix. So yeah, let me get the frame here. Here it is. It's built. Here it is. This is how big it is in response to a person's head. Yep. There you go. Good deal. You can see a little closer look here on the, like, it comes with, you can order it with carbon arms, or they're going to sell it with aluminum arms. It's going to be a little heavier, but a little cheaper. I can too fly it in my backyard and arm and drone. Oh yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah. And you can get it with X-Class arm lengths as well if you prefer X-Class. Although Catalyst also has the Cannonball frame, which is a little bit higher end frame. The Tasmanian frame is like a sort of a scaled down version of the Cannonball, not necessarily in size, but make it a little simpler and a little cheaper and a little more accessible if X-Class or Beast Class can be considered accessible to anyone. But there you go. Let's go. I'm going to keep monitoring the chat, but let's go back here and no, that's not it. There we go. Let's go back here and let's watch the next flight. Weird Beard FPV, I would not count on a giveaway. These are too
Holy
damn expensive
moly.
giveaways. Neil didn't even,
Okay.
no offense to
Well,
Neil, he didn't even give me one.
Face out of the sun. Okay, so that is really, really fast. Yeah, so it's very responsive, very quick. I can immediately feel the difference taking those arms down shorter with the agility. I'm so excited I can't even talk. It feels more like a 5-inch quad, you know, it's sort of quick and nimble and feels light on its feet. Really awesome. It definitely needs some more tuning. There's, you know, sometimes it kind of pulls in one way or another, and there's some bobbles and bounce back on some of the maneuvers. But all in all, I'm extremely excited. Feels really, really nice.
You can tell.
So
you can tell.
I'm running 380 kV polar motors on this guy. On the Cannonball X Class that I've got, they're 345. But I'm running the same props. These are Master Air Screw 13 by 12. So I think that these motors with the higher kV probably need a 13 by 8, something like that, and I need a bigger battery. I'm only running 3300 mAh. It's gonna need like 4000 mAh, I think, and that'll be ideal. So there we go, maiden flight, a success.
Here we go, one more for you guys. Oh, like it really looks like it flies kind of like a 5-inch. Just a giant, beastly, insane 5-inch. That. Oh man, come on. Curious what the top speed's going to turn out to be. It's not necessarily going to be faster than a 5-inch because of the air resistance and weight. Catalyst says about 115 miles an hour. Not bad, not bad. That's actually pretty freaking fast, honestly. Ignacio, Neil flies like a racer, not a freestyler. That's why he's on the throttle and also why he doesn't turn upside down. That was almost a freestyle move right there. Oh, there you go. He turned upside down. He freestyled it. Now the question is, was that a full stick roll? Was that his rates for full stick? Mike J, if you have to ask about the amp draw, just don't. He's running off. He's going to run off a 4,000 milliamp hour 12S. If that gives you any idea. When you're at 50 volts, you don't need as many amps, you know? Yeah, buddy.
Hey guys, this is Neil at Catalyst Machineworks, and hey guys, this is Neil with Catalyst Machineworks, and I'm out here at
Alrighty. Wow. Okay. Let me move my chat window over here on the main screen there. Now I can see you guys. So, that is the official debut of the Catalyst Machineworks Tasmanian frame, which is available in Beast Class size for those who wanted to fly X Class but like freestyle better than racing. Or, heck, you could race, you could race these if you just wanted to make a Beast Class racing league. We'll see. Anyway. At Sky FPV, can we all agree not to tell the FAA? Yeah. Make sure you put your FAA number on the underside of this thing. Yeah. Yeah. Is it under 250 grams? No. Oh, the video that I just showed you guys, if you tuned in and you missed any of it, the product page for the Tasmanian frame is linked down in the video description. And if you click there, the video that we just watched, you can go watch it at your, at your leisure, to your heart's content. Yeah. Let's see here. Would the goal nets even stop that thing? Debatable, Paul. Debatable. I haven't seen. People are asking about the cost. I'm not sure, Catalyst, if you've estimated the retail cost of the build. Like I said, I purchased parts for it, but I got a little bit of a dealer discount, so I couldn't say what retail would be. And I don't want to say a number that's wrong and then plant it in everybody's mind. So this stuff isn't cheap, though. It's not cheap. Like, let's see, Polar 340 kV motor. Polar 380 kV. Let's see. I'm just looking up the motor now. Retail. The motor is $89. $89 for the motor. So, Catalyst says what I have retail is about $1,500. Pre-order for the frame is $339. Let's see. Yeah. Now, you don't have to build with the exact components. I knew that Neil was not going to skimp at all on the parts. And I was like, if you're going to do something like this, let's do it. Let's do it all out, So you can build it for less. I mean, there's no reason you couldn't build one of these as a 6S. 6S is going to do even better on a smaller frame. So the big frames with their wobbles and stuff, it's a little, it's a little harder. So, anyway, there you go. Interesting. Interesting. All right, guys. Well, here we are. That is Beast Class, and I cannot wait to build it, and then I'm going to maiden it, and when I get a little comfortable with it, I'm going to try to freestyle it. How about that? Isn't that exciting? So, yeah, can it pull off turtle mode? Michael Janes, can it pull? Frankly, if I flip this thing upside down, I'm pretty sure I would not. I would just walk over carefully to it and flip it over, So it's going to be a little while. Hey, Real Review, I'm happy you found me too. It's going to be a little while. I'm about to leave in just a couple days. I'm going to go to Orlando for Quad Camp. I'm going to be in Orlando from about Tuesday for about a week. We're going to shoot some Rotor Riot episodes. We're going to do a Quad Camp. I'm going to be back from Orlando about a week from Friday, so about 2 weeks from now, more or less. And that's when I'll start working on this build. Should have all the parts, and then things will get really crazy. Yeah, you got to want it. You got to want this. You got to look, you can build 3 or 4 5-inch quads for the price of this thing, depending on how cheap you go. You got to, but if you look at this and any part of your body grows 3 sizes, then you're just like, yes, okay, that's for me. Some people feel that way. Some people don't, That's all it is. What's the flight time? Did I see that? I don't think it's very long, Neil. I think some of the X-Class rigs get a much, much longer flight time because they have big old batteries, but they don't handle like this freaking thing. Guillermo, the props are, I think they're 13-inch master air screw. Yep. 3 minutes flight time. So it's basically just a 5-inch at 12S and 525 millimeters. It's one of these things, here's the analogy I would make is, you ever seen one of those completely impractical motorcycles, the custom motorcycles people build? And you're like, that's just silly, but it's kind of awesome and I want one. Well, that's kind of what's going on here. This is not practical. It's not affordable. It's just silly. And yet I want one. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm sure Neil is going to be posting more stuff on the Catalyst Machineworks YouTube channel. And I look forward to this great journey. So, exactly, Catalyst. Like so many of Catalyst's designs, they make no sense, and yet they're kind of awesome, and you love them, and you kind of love them and hate them at the same time, and just glad someone out there is doing it. Yeah, Tab Dougherty. I will be kicking this over with my toe. I'm not getting my toe anywhere near this. I want a remote disable switch before I go anywhere near it. Yikes! Yikes! Anyway, guys, that is going to do it. That's it. That's it for the stream. It was only scheduled for a half hour. I just wanted to debut this, tell you guys it exists, build the hype. I wouldn't waste your attention just building hype over nothing, but I'm sincerely hyped about this. And if Neil was like, well, we're releasing it today, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. So thanks to Neil and Catalyst Machineworks for creating these mad things. And that's going to do it for the stream. That's it. It's over. Bye, everybody. See you next time.